Hey, Ryan Arnhart here from CreativeSoundLab.tv. I'm here at Minor Street Recording Studio, home base of Weathervane Music, and they also produce the Shaking Through videos. So I wanted to bring you up here for this episode to hear from Brian McTear about some reamping techniques that he uses. Now, when I first heard of reamping, I thought of it as just a simple replacement for a guitar amp sim, but there's more to this. You can actually arrange musicians in a room, get live performances, and get isolation that you usually would expect to get when multi-tracking things. So I want to really just give him the camera and just let him show you his different techniques and approaches to reamping.
The best music, to me at least, is music that has some foundation of a live ensemble playing that music. In other words, it's not just a drummer laying down a track to a click track, and then a bass player adding to that, and then a guitar player adding to that. It helps for the fundamental foundation of that recording to have it be based on three people, a drummer, a bass player, and a guitar player, all looking at each other, all hearing the same stuff, all playing together. With this audio, we have the song No Curse by the band Waxahachie. So if it starts like this, and then we, just for the sake of headphones, give them this, you know. Once we get the take we want, turn it into this. And that's that. Normally, the guitar player is going to take this 1/4 inch jack, plug it into a guitar amp. In this case, what we're going to do, take it out of the amp and plug it into the input of this direct box. The XLR output of the direct box goes to a preamp. Your guitar is being recorded, it's being plugged into here, and it's recording straight out of here to a mic preamp. Route the signal out of Pro Tools. We're going to send this send out of output 27 on our Pro Tools system. It's going to come out the MW1, right? This is our reamp device right here. Plug is going to come out, and that's going to run all the way to a guitar amp out in the live room. We have a microphone on the amp coming back into a preamp, and we're recording it right back in on the track right next to the scratch DI signal. And it sounds like this.
Sound too.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say, right? Like, that's what it sounds like we're hearing out there.
Yeah.
The reamping does, in fact, give you a best of both worlds. You can choose which amplifier you want it to go to. You can choose what room you want that amplifier to be in. It could be right in the spot where the drums are during the basic track if you want. And you can put room mics in that room. And they're not going to be filled with the bleed of a drummer playing. It's a live take, you know, make no bones about it. But we're just sort of restaging the live soundscape after the fact. And that does a lot of things for you. It gives you the opportunity to choose which guitar amp, which microphone, which room you want it to be in, whether you want to put mics this close or 20 feet away. If you only have one really nice preamp, then it lets you, put that on the kick drum in the basic track, and it lets you put it on the guitar when you're reamping it, There's all sorts of options that open up by doing this. You could even record at home, and then you could come into a studio like this and utilize guitar amps and our microphones and our preamps. You could capture the basic tracks in much lesser circumstances and then schedule studio time at some studio and re-amplify it all.
Okay, so I had a great time today hanging out with Brian. If you want more information, weathervanemusic.org. Now, they do this thing where, in addition to the videos that they publish on a regular basis, they actually make available to members the raw tracks. It's incredible. I've never seen this done. And really, you can learn by pulling these tracks up on your own system and really digging in, soloing different things, and really learning what works and what doesn't by mimicking the sounds that they have. It's a really incredible experience. I've done it myself, and to be honest, I've learned a lot. So definitely check out their memberships as well. So if you have any questions, you can go to weathervanemusic.org. And also, if you have any comments, questions, I'll be hanging out in the comments below.